G'day, have I got a story for you? Check the disclaimer. Season 2, Episode 31. She's a beaut. Dullove driver speaking. We arrive and I park in the usual place at the back on the left. I look to see the elevator is already open. A man comes out holding small envelopes. While he begins giving an envelope to each driver, I watch all 5 of them from the driver's seat. Felicity and Abigail are carrying a baby each, and Hieldo is walking with them across the car park to the elevator that is still open. And now they're gone. I suddenly feel so alone. I wait for the man to hand me an envelope. I know what it says, but I read it anyway. In a moment, the elevators will open. Many children will come out and choose only one car. The driver of the car must make sure they are all sitting down. Some will have to sit on the floor so they can all fit. If your car is chosen, close the doors and await further instructions. If your car is not chosen, you will forget that you saw anything and dispose of the instructions covertly. Your adherence to these instructions will be judged. Open the back area of your car now, ready for the children. Well, that sounds interesting. I think they forgot to mention that the man with the envelopes will sit in the passenger side front seat. Maybe that will be mentioned with the further instructions. I get out and open the back area of my car. This is exciting. I am about to rescue lots of children. Me, a Dullove. I know exactly what to do and where to go. I stand next to my car like all the other Dullove drivers. I put one end of the green cloth in my pocket and let the rest hang down. It's easily seen. I'm ready. This takes longer than I thought. Maybe they decided that a Dullove isn't to be trusted. Dulloves are nothing. Dulloves are garbage. Dulloves are only tools to be used for driving, no different to a car motor. When broken down, they will dispose of Dulloves like tools. Dulloves will not be missed. Dulloves will simply be replaced by another tool, another Dullove. I feel my body begin to stiffen. Oh, no, not now. I know about glitching, but it has never happened to me. I close my eyes and think of all my friends. I am of value. I am. Beautiful boy speaking. I'm standing in a row of boys. We are the same size, and we are going to be hurt, like the bigger boys that they made us watch. I don't want to be hurt like that. It's bad, very bad. 8 thinks that we are going to be rescued. 11 thinks that we are not. Who should I believe? 8 hears a voice in his head. He told us all about a rescue that is planned for us soon, but he has been saying that for a lot of days. Soon isn't a lot of days, is it? A long time is a lot of days. Now he is saying that it is today. Most of us are watching the cage doors. They are supposed to open all by themselves. If that happens, we know exactly what to do. He has told us over and over again. If this rescue thing does not happen, in the afternoon it will be our first time being beautiful boys. I don't want to be a beautiful boy. I don't want to do those things. I don't want to be hurt even more than usual. I don't want to be I don't want that to happen to any of us. Even though I feel like I should have tears, there are none. We only cry inside. We are not allowed to show what we feel. I look across at the girls' cages. 8 said that they would be coming too. I think they know. I think they believe it because they don't look as sad as usual, and they are all watching their cage doors. I think they are ready to run. Am I ready to run? I'm not sure. I know that 8 said that no one gets left behind. If I can't run, will they help me? It's hard to walk after being in these tiny cages for a long time. Are any of us going to be able to run with stiff legs? How are all the bad men going to be locked in their rooms? Who is going to lock them in? Who is going to unlock our cages? I have so many questions. I just sit and wait. Sometimes I glance up at the others. They are also waiting. This is not soon. This is a long... My cage door. The lock dropped to the floor and it opened. I look around and everyone's cage doors are open. Some girls are already running. I hear 8 tell everyone to run to the elevators. Follow the girls. Oh, as I run, I see the awful men watching us through the lab windows. But they can't get out. Oh, I bump into a group of other children. Why did they stop? There is a man standing at the elevators. He has a cloth hanging out of his pocket. Is it green? What is green? I hear a girl call out. What did she say? The cloth is green. They begin to run again. So we all run into the 2 elevators. The man smiles at us as the doors close. That wasn't normal. He smiled without hurting us. His smile was different. We know what green is now. If the car man isn't at the back, we should easily find him with a green cloth. The elevator is taking a very long time. Are we really going to be free?
Dull-off driver speaking.
I am of value. I am. I remember Heather telling me how much she values me as a friend. I feel my body relax a little as I think of all my friends. I remember the day I received Salvatore's note just for me. I felt so important when the woman delivered it to me in front of all the other Dull-offs and some of the scientists. It was like all of us felt valued that day. The woman waited for my reply and took the note back. The note read, "Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate you." I almost cried, and it brings tears to my eyes even now thinking about it. At the bottom of the note it stated that I should say to the woman, "I understand perfectly. I will be ready." So that's what I said. Just before the woman left, she said,
You have done excellent work. You are a valued member of the team.
She turned to leave, but then turned back and said,
Remember that this is top secret, chauffeur. No one can know.
I nodded to her in response. Chauffeur. She called me chauffeur, not dull-off driver. The people who drive the bigger, newer limousines in the other car park, they're called chauffeurs. I held my head a little higher that day. All of us Staff drivers did. I thought that it was clever calling it top secret. It meant that I didn't have to answer any questions regarding that interaction. Suddenly, I hear a familiar sound. Both elevators open. Here come the children. I didn't realize they would be so small. Where are their clothes? They all run straight to my car, get in and sit down. They all seem to know what to do. I close the back area and get into the driver's seat, while the man gets in the passenger side. I glance back at the children. They are all looking at me directly in my eyes. Do they know that I am just a dull-off? I can see the expectation on their faces. They are expecting me to save them. And I will. I look at the man who is now sitting next to me in his expensive suit and ask, "Any additional orders, sir?" The man looks at me with tears in his eyes and says, "Thank you for saving my life." Well, I wasn't expecting that. Now I have tears in my eyes too. I drive my very full car out of the car park and turn left. I know exactly where to go.
Truck driver speaking.
Well, here I am. I parked my big truck at the side of the road again. This road wasn't really made for trucks as big as mine. I stand to look at her. She's a beaut. Just washed her before I came. A truck like this deserves to be well taken care of. I love being a truck driver. I like being my own boss, you know. I'm glad this road's not busy. The cars on this side just go round me. I've got lots of stops to make today, and this is my first. It's 9 o'clock now, but I'm supposed to be here at 9:30. I like being early, just in case, you know. I go to the back and pull down the plank. Well, that's what I call it. It's actually a huge metal ramp. It goes from the back of my truck on a slope to the road. A car, one of those fancy schmancy ones, will be in this street about 9:30 a.m. and drive straight into my trailer. I put the cardboard box marked with the number 1 in my huge covered trailer. All these boxes were left on my front porch last night. I woke up and found them all there. Of course, I knew they were coming, but I must have slept through when they were being delivered. I've done this many times before, and I thought I'd get used to it by now, but it's still exciting. I wonder who I'll be meeting today. I usually have something to say to each one. Hang on, where's my list? Here it is. Let's see. Number 1, I need to tell the chauffeur that he is a good person and thank him. Is that all? Oh, okay. Sometimes I think these things I've got to say are like pretty lame, but whenever I say them, it always seems important to the bloke or Sheila, and sometimes to children. I consider doing this stuff part of my job. I mean, I wouldn't have my truck without... You know how we're supposed to have a guardian angel who helps us and stuff? Well, I hear mine. I haven't told anyone. I mean, they'd probably think I was going bonkers. I thought my angel would be a big bloke, you know, like me. But nah, she's a girl, a little girl by the sound of her voice. But if I listen to her and do what she suggests, everything turns out bonza. Got my truck because of her. Got my wife because of her. Got 2 beautiful daughters because of her. And my wife is now preggo with our 2 sons. We only know we're having twin boys because of her. The doctor has no idea it's twins yet. It's Beaut knowing stuff ahead of time. Met the bloke who's making the 2 cots for us because of her. If it turns out that it's not twins, nah, I know I heard her, and she hasn't steered me wrong yet. Are we supposed to hear our guardian angels? Or am I just... Hey, looks like that big black fancy schmancy car. What did the list say? A black stretched limousine. Yep, I reckon that's her. I smile and wave my hand to the chauffeur. He's looking pretty confident. Good. Sometimes these people look like they're terrified. He drove in faster than most. Good on you, mate. I get in the trailer behind the car and pull the doors closed. The chauffeur has left his car lights on. Good. It gets dark in here with the doors closed.
The last driver speaking.
I turn left, then turn right at the second street, then immediately left again. I can see the truck in the distance. Will it really fit this car in it? It doesn't look big enough. Maybe there's another truck ahead. The closer we get to the truck, the bigger it looks. It was further away than I first thought. As I get nearer, I see a man smiling at me. He waves, and I know I have the right truck. I drive in quickly, and the man gets in and pulls the back doors closed. I turn off the motor and leave the lights on, glad that I remembered to do so. The man in the expensive suit and I get out, and we both open the doors for the children. They all go to the box to put clothes on. I'm surprised that they can do this. They are so young. I think the truck man is also surprised. He's looking at me. Oh no, will he expect a conversation? I don't have a lot of experience making conversation. He calls out to me.
Hey mate, you're a bonza bloke.
What did he say? Is he speaking another language?
Sorry,
He says.
what I meant to say was, chauffeur, you are a really good person. Thank you.
Tears. Wet eyes again. He said person. I am a person. A really good person. That's what I want to be. A really good person. Thank you, I managed to say as he shakes my hand. We have only been free for a minute, and already my life is much better. I see the children each going to the well-dressed man. Oh, I see. He is helping some of them with the clothes. These children are probably not used to clothes. Most of them did a good job with dressing themselves, though. As soon as each child gets a nod from the man, they pile back in the car. I get in and start the engine. Immediately, I see it. The swirling circle of air. I hesitate for a moment, then see the truck driver watching. He looks happy. The well-dressed man looks happy. I see the expectancy on the children's faces in the rear vision mirror. I drive into the portal. I thought I drove into the portal, but we're still inside the back of the truck, although the car is facing the other way. I see the truck man still smiling at me. Did he change his clothes? He opens the back doors and I drive the car out into a beautiful driveway. Where are we? Well, we're not where we were before. There are so many people here, all looking at the car. I stop and get out. The people, both men and women, are all focused on the children. I know that this is probably an odd thing to notice, but the people and the children, they all have a similar complexion and hair colour. Maybe that is on purpose, so they will easily pass as their children. I glance to the side and am surprised to see the well-dressed man hugging an older lady. They are both crying happy tears. Well, this is the day for that. Maybe mum and son reunited. The older lady then welcomes the children and begins to get everyone organised. I notice that these people, there are many that look alike. Those 4 men, are they Dullaff drivers? They look like me, and the women. These people. They're copies like me. They're all dressed well and all seem so happy. I look back at the truck man and realise where I've seen him before. He was one of the older Dullaft drivers before me, when they tried to have a driver and a bodyguard in one. They gave up because the big men didn't fit in the driver's seats of the limousines well. Their shoulders were too wide and their heads almost touched the top. I thought they were all disposed of. No, they were rescued. Oh, I laugh out loud. That feels so good. I want to laugh again. I touch my face. So that is what a smile feels like. I watch some of the children stand together and some by themselves. The older woman is making sure that those children who want to stay together and be in the same family do. This is beautiful to watch. People longing to be parents and children longing to be loved. Every person, adults, children, living happy, contented, peaceful. I saw many little hands feel their faces as they smiled for the first time. I will never forget that. I know now. I want to be a dad. I want to be a husband. I want to be happy like these people. I want to have a child be happy, contented, peaceful in my arms, knowing that I will love them and protect them. I could watch them grow and teach them how to be a very good person, like their dad, me. I shake hands with the well-dressed man and his mum. Lovely people. I also shake hands with the truck man on my way back to the car. His accent is not like... I was about to say his brother's. I drive into the back of the truck that he moved over to the other end of this big circular driveway. The portal appears immediately and I drive through. I am back in the first truck again, and here he is, the first truck man, grinning at me. I grin back this time. He opens the front passenger door and says, "Feel like a bit of a chin wag before you return?" We've both got time. What is a chin wag? I ask him. Sorry, what I meant to say was, would you like to chat? Would you like to have a conversation before you leave? I pause and add, one ex-Dullaft chatting with another, soon-to-be ex-Dullaft. I tell him how I was rescued, got my truck, and have been involved in many rescues. I describe how I got my two beautiful daughters. A man pulled into my truck just like you did, and lots of little girls got out of the car. After they got dressed, two of them came over to me and asked if I could be their dad. I knew they were headed for, well, we call them orphanages now, so the surface folk can accept seeing many children there until we find them good parents. I couldn't say no to those sweet little girls, and I've had them for about 8 months now. I love them so much, and they also love me. We have a home of our own with a granny flat where my mum lives. Yeah, I have a mum. She started her life as a fairy floss baby, then a candy girl, a dignitary chambersmaid, a breeder, cleaning lady spy, and then she was rescued. Now she is my mum and my daughter's grandma. My daughters are both with her now. When I was a Dullaft, I had a friend, well, sort of. We never actually spoke, but I often walked past her, and we both gave each other a nod, when no one was looking. I was her driver a few times when some of them were taken to rich people's houses. Don't know what happened in those houses back then. I only knew how sad those young women were when they returned to the car, with their clothes dishevelled, with bruises already forming on their arms and faces, and other stuff. It was awful. A few months later they were replaced with younger girls and became breeders. I never forgot her when I escaped and helped plan her rescue. She's my wife now, and we're expecting twin boys. I know I'm not their biological father, but I plan to be the best dad ever. So I went from being a dull half to being a dad, a son, a husband, and will soon be a dad again. I own my own truck and house, and help with many rescues like this one. My mum is very happy having a family, and is looking forward to being a grandma again and helping with the twin boys. I love being able to say that I have a mum, and she loves being able to say that she has a son. My wife's very happy having a ready-made family, and she and our daughters love each other already. She's so glad my mum will be there to help with the twins. I want you to know that I am happy. Every day I'm grateful for my family, for my home, my truck, my job, my friends, and that I can help rescue people. Less than a year ago, I didn't want to go on. I was glad when I heard that we were going to be decommissioned and replaced. But now, I am so grateful for my life. Thank you so much for joining me with a cuppa. I appreciate your company.